Hello and welcome to Torpid Cast. Today we are going to be witnessing Kufex playing as a Chaos Lord here on Fedrid Folly, and they are going to be facing the Tenso with his very yellow Space Marines. Gotta get more Space Marines on the channel. Wow, have I been neglecting them. Not quite the classic matchup that the FC versus Chaos Lord is, but honestly I feel like I'm seeing more Tech Marine these days than I am any other Space Marine hero. He seems to have become the Space Marine main hero. It's odd. In fact, I really need to see some more FC. I've not seen FC in forever. It's a weird one, this. I find you can get bullied quite a lot early on as the Tech Marine by the Chaos Lord, but as the tier 1 goes on, it seems to get better and better for the Tech Marine. Basically, as he starts accumulating more and more scout upgrades. We're getting a bit of a weird game already though, because neither player has gone for the second scout or the second tick, and yeah, that's odd. It's really weird. Not sure why Kufex is meleeing the generator here. You do actually kill it faster with ranged, I think. It's much the same. Pretty sure you kill it faster with ranged, because I think the modifier makes melee do less damage. Anyway, whatever. Just stalling with the Chaos Lord as is typical early on in this matchup. I'm going to force the CL off there. Scouts done their thing, caught down here. It's quite hard to contest the scouts because of these garrisons. Can't really do too much against them, unfortunately. They're just a bit of a pain. Oh, I like this play. Yeah, this is beautiful. Just delaying the bash. After all this commitment, Kufex needs to stay in to destroy the power node, but then it just means, yeah, the CSM have took so much damage they've got to retreat without having the option to try and force the Tech Marine to retreat, and that means more capping power. Scouts and ticks basically negate one another. As long as you use line of sight blockers, the scouts just don't do enough damage to kill the models fast enough. You make them run away, then you run back and hide, and it just sort of negates both the squads. But then when shotguns comes, it's a little bit different, because they then get a lot more damage when they get close. They do get a little bit too close there though. You don't actually get into melee with the ticks. But of course, Devastator behind is going to protect them. 1 gen down for Tenso, 2 down for Kufex. Kufex has gone for the fast Raptors. Now, I was going to say, a little bit odd that Tenso would have more gens, fewer gens, but have the cheaper squad. That's because he's opted, remember, for the shotguns early on, whereas Kufex has no upgrades yet. He does have the Eternal War en route right now, and meanwhile Tenso is staying 1 upgrade ahead, going for the Scout Sergeant. Has another gen. Kufex should be able to get his 3rd gen pretty soon. In fact, both players can get the 3rd gen, and probably should at this point. Look at the resilience of the Raptors there, man. The piercing just not really that effective. This is a pretty dodgy situation for the Tech Marine. Might evade the CSM, but the Raptors should be able to grab them in retreat, but they're going to take a lot of damage for it. Can they get the kill? They do. Now get out. Beautiful. Beautiful play by Kufex there. Yeah. He judged it perfectly. Got into the right position, perfectly positioned to take out the Tech Marine, and then instantly, no hesitation. Didn't think, ooh, do I jump the Devastator? No. You don't want to bleed. The Raptors were way too low, never mind risking a grenade in retreat. We could potentially lose the entire squad. No hesitation. Retreat straight out of there after claiming his prize. Lovely Raptor gameplay right there. Both players get their 3rd and final gen. Tenso is going to replace his Tech Marine. It looks like all of this northern section of the map is going to fall into the control of Tenso. And this is a thing, you can often lose more squads, units, heroes than your opponent, but still be ahead if you maintain the lead in map control. It's like Kufex killed the Tech Marine in that engagement, but he still lost the engagement, so it's not like he's 250 wreck ahead. He's not quite that far ahead from that engagement. Definitely still would favour Kufex, but it wouldn't be like he's up 250 wreck compared to Tenso, because Tenso still had the map control. And even now, you see down here, it's a bit of a pain. Heretics can't do anything to deal with the Tech Marine, because again, he'd take the garrison. Then you're just bleeding more models, messing around with him. Noding this point over here because Kufex doesn't really have anything that can bash generators fast right now. No AC ticks, only one tick running around. CSM and Raptors and the Chaos Lord are all really slow at taking out nodes. But Noise Marines aren't, and Noise Marines are coming out now. Now this is an instance where Kufex has been a little bit slow there. He should have jumped these Devastators a long time ago. Now he's a lot less HP than he probably wants to be, but he should be okay to turn around and, yeah, just fight the tax. Looks like Kufex is micro getting a little bit overwhelmed there, getting hit by the grenade in the corner. But again, you know, he wins the engagement. Lost a CSM model. Meanwhile, Tenso didn't lose any, but Kufex won the engagement, so now the map control is starting to turn in his favour. Oh, he's caught the Tech Marine out here. Can he do enough damage with the AC ticks to actually kill the Tech Marine before he gets in the garrison? No. Oh, it's alright. Noise Marines are coming down. Oh, this could actually be quite good. Yeah. Alright, Tech Marine's seeing it. Gonna retreat straight out. I don't think he'll get the kill. If there was a little bit of a delay there from Tenso's end, might have been able to get the kill there. Kufex with the AC ticks running over here and retreat path, but this is quite telegraphed now. Yeah, Noise Marines are advancing on a Devastator and tax, so they're going to be in for a bad time. They're just going to have to retreat. Yeah, not good. And now he's just going to lose this. Oh, this little valley. He's going to lose it again. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. So both players going tier 2, Kufex a little bit behind. Oh, Tenso attempting a close range grenade there. Yeah, thought better about it. Kufex is watching. There's no action going on elsewhere on the map, so it was quite telegraphed. Devs are going to set up in time. Ticks need to retreat. Yeah, that was a bad engagement. I mean, he only lost a heretic, so not too big of a deal, but even if you can't win the engagement, if you keep your units on the field, you can contest the enemy and stop them capping. And you're just delaying for both of you until more units come out. And then that's a lot better than mass retreating and just letting the enemy get free reign on the map. Now, Tenso sees that the Noise Marines are attacking that valley again. He really should be rotating the devs over to this side because they're the best counter to the Noise Marines. The problem here is that the Chaos Raptors are escorting the Noise Marines this time, so they're going to be able to deal with any Devastators. Okay, so Tenso's getting a Dreadnought. That can go down that direction, but I don't think the Dreadnought's going to come out in time. No. So this is bad from Tenso. He's going to lose gens. And he doesn't have that much of a surplus of power. He's definitely ahead in the whole tech game. Kufex only getting a Blood Crusher and it's coming out later than the Dreadnought, but the problem is Tenso isn't putting any pressure onto the farm down here of Kufex, so as this game goes on, Kufex is going to catch up now. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Tenso really should have left these to the scouts or tax and rotated everything else over to this side to protect from the Noise Marines. He's lost nearly all of his farm. He's probably going to even lose this gen. Yep. Yeah, he is. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, he's lost his whole farm. That's a big loss. Yeah, and this is a really nice... Oh, he cancelled the Blood Crusher. Huh. Oh, I think the Blood Crusher would have been fine. I think it would still have been good. It's a bit awkward against a Tech Marine, though, the Blood Crusher, actually. Because he can just pick up the Melter Gun, and the thing with the Melter Gun is, not only is it good against the Blood Crusher, it's good against everything. It counters garrisons, it counters cover, and it does good damage against heavy infantry, light infantry, everything. So its disadvantage is that it's short range, but making your enemy buy the Melter Gun is not like making your enemy buy a Missile Launcher Tactical Marine. Missile Launcher Tactical Marine's terrible. It reduces their damage by 33% against infantry, and it costs loads. Melter Gun is a buff. So that can be one of the disadvantages of going for the Blood Crusher, but I still think it's fine, especially when you've got Raptors. But you would then... I suppose the problem is he's got Noise Marines, so he can't get a Las Cannon. So yeah, he's had to go Plague Marines instead. But right now, the Plague Marines are walking into the Tech Marine, who is about to grab an axe, but actually is very low right now. Something has to keep the Plague Marines tied up. This is an ambitious setup from... the Devastator. Plague Marines are so scary, man. The passive snare is just bonkers. Oh, Stern Guard. This is actually a really nice Stern Guard call in. Yeah, I like the Stern Guard choice. Hellfire rounds here are going to melt the Heretics, going to melt the Plague Marines. Noise Marines are going to shut them up though. Yeah, and the Heretics are going to move into melee. But it wasn't a bad choice. Wow, how is this AC? This AC, is he going to be able to duel these guys? No, he's not. He's going to retreat. Dreadnought did get into melee with the Plague Marines, killed a couple of them. That's a significant amount of bleed, but still, we lost 2 Tactical Marines over here. Probably wants to pick up a Plasma Gun on them. CSM, Raptors, Nice Marines. All heavy infantry to die to the Plasma Gun. Then you can keep your Stern Guard in Hellfire to deal with the Plague Marines and the Ticks. Yeah, Dreadnought did quite well there. Didn't take too much damage. He only has 1 scout to repair them, which is a little bit of a disadvantage, but the good thing is he's a Tech Marine. So he can use the Tech Marine to repair, though ideally you want him in combat. But he also has Blessings of the Omnissiah. Look how fast the Plague Marines hit the field again, though, thanks to that Khorne Worship speed buff. God, that's annoying to deal with. It's so much stronger AV than what basically any friggin' Orc, Eldar, Tyrannid player can field. Or even the PC and Chaos Sorcerer, they can't field AV that strong. Being able to buff Plague Marine speed like that is crazy. Because that's the main disadvantage of Plague Marines, they're slower than normal units. But the fact that they snare on passive attacks without having to set up, so good. And then you add a speed buff, yikes. I think you probably want to go Assault Cannon on this Dreadnought. And you're going to just absolutely dominate the Chaos at range then. And then you just keep investing in the Tech Marine. Yeah, we've got Bionics here for a sweep. Good damage there. Ooh, he gets yeeted though by the Demonic Fury of the Raptor Aspiring Champion there. A swing and a kind of hit. Oh, actually, wow, that was a lot more damage than I expected on the CSM. I feel like that was only going to hit 1 model. And we've got the Refractor Shield now for the Tech Marine to make him extra tanky. Not bad. Raptors are going to rout their Stern Guard, which is okay. Okay for both players. No models lost on the Stern Guard, so it could be worse for Tenso. Keeping the Tech Marine in play here with not that much durability. He is level 2. He's got a little bit on his shield here. Like I say, it is the strongest shield in the game. 6.25 energy absorbed by it, not 5. You should turn it off though. Let it heal. Main downside to Bionics is it's only 1 HP per second extra HP regen. But if he keeps toggling the shield on and off, it's alright. You just rotate between the shield and your HP and let them each heal quite fast. But yeah, imagine you've got your Assault Cannon Dreadnought. Oh, the Dreadnought was bashing this whole time. Fair enough. Got a gen with its wrist-mounted flamer. Assault Cannon Dreadnought, Plasma Attacks, Stern Guard. This is a really powerful firing line with Devastators. If the Raptors jump in to deal with the Devastators, you go into melee with your Dreadnought, you just focus firing with everything. With the Power Axe as well, 55 power melee DPS, buffed by another 20% by the Bionics. I mean, this is getting pretty tasty, you know? The Raptors aren't going to live for long, let's put it that way. And then you can just tank the Plague Marine damage because you've got the repairs. And just pop them from afar with your Assault Cannon and your Stern Guard. Stern Guard can't catch a break though, man. I feel like these Raptors have been on their ass all game. I really think the Assault Cannon would be amazing though right now. There's only 1 heavy melee, there was no Blood Crusher. There is now going to be a Blood Crusher. But when it's only the 1 heavy melee, it's no threat to the Dreadnought. Even though you lose your melee resist, it's not a threat, the Raptor AC on his own. And now that the Blood Crusher's out, the thing is, Tenso's going tier 3 and can get... What will he get? Will he get a tank? You could get a tank. It's fine because you're the Tech Marine, you've got Blessings of the Omnissiah. But you could go Terminators as well, that'd also be quite effective. Remember, the Blood Crusher doesn't get melee resist. But it's still, it can disengage from from bad fights quite easily thanks to Corn Worship, speed buff, and the fact it has that charge. Plague Marine's caught out by the devs there. He's using the devs quite well, Tenso, except from that one fuck up where he kept them on the left hand side and the Noise Marine's got the full bash. Other than that, he's manoeuvred them quite well. Getting a little close now though, now as I say it. He's got Vengeance rounds though, I don't know if it's active or if he's already used it. Oh, nice hit there on the CL. Raptors are going to commit, they want to try and force these devs off. They're going to do it, but at what cost? Quite a lot. Oh, they're going to lose the Aspirant Champion. No, he didn't go for the swing. Oh, that was a big fuck up from Tenso. That would have been the Aspirant Champion killed, which would have been a nice boon. And now he's losing his gen farm again. Only had his... Oh no, these are the... Yeah, he doesn't have Captain Scouts, what am I on about? Let me see, only had his Captain Scouts over here. He doesn't have any Captain Scouts. Just got his fully loaded ones. Yeah, losing the farm again. What's he going for? Is he going to go for a Land Raider? That'd be fucking crazy. I've not seen a Land Raider in forever. No 1v1. I mean, look, it's going to take Plague Marines forever to kill a Land Raider, that's for sure. And a Blood Crusher's got no business going near a Land Raider. This is quite a ballsy use of worship. Holy shit, he's going to lose them. He's lost them. What the heck? He lost the Heretics. Kufex, you okay? He is getting desperate to try and kill this Dreadnought. Is he calling in a Venerable Dreadnought right now? Tenso? Wow, he is. Holy shit. Nearly gets the kill on the Noise Marines with the drop pod, which is kind of hilarious. And now he's replaced his normal Dreadnought with a Venerable Dreadnought. More HP. Does it do more damage? I don't know. I think it's got a slightly better inspiration. It might not even have that. I think the most important thing is it's actually got a charge, which is kind of mental on a Dreadnought. And yeah, more base HP is pretty crazy. If this thing gets levels, it becomes absurdly durable. Especially with Tech Marine repairs going around. But it's still a Dreadnought, you know, no ranged kit. It's only melee, so you can control it with your Corn Worship Plague Marines quite easily. So I wonder... Probably follow that up with Terminators, I imagine. But you could go Vanguard, actually, now that I think about it. Ooh, Vanguard could be a very interesting play here, actually, for Tenso. Probably a very good play. Probably better than Terminators. Obviously, they would be able to shut down the Plague Marines, but they're full power melee as well, which would absolutely shit on the Chaos Raptors. It would devour them. Yeah, Scouts getting caught out once again by the Noise Marines. Really awkward fight for the Scouts. Not really a whole lot they can do. They can't shotgun blast them. It just doesn't do anything. They don't have enough damage output. And then they stay in that noise effect for too long from the Sonic Blaster and they lose their abilities, they lose their ability to shoot, and then they get Rex in melee. Terrible matchup. Yeah, it should be the Tech Marine running down there, I think, with his axe. He'd be a bit of a pain to deal with. They'd have to send quite a lot. Kufex would have to send the Blood Crusher down to deal with the Tech Marine. Lightning Claws on the Chaos Lord is a bit of an odd one. I'm not sure why he's chosen to buy that right now. That's really quite expensive. Great if you're fighting hordes of Orc melee or Tyranids and someone who wants to challenge you in melee, but Tenso is not doing that right now at all. He's using a lot of ranged assets. He's got no armor either. The Venerable Dreadnought should just turn around and attack the Chaos Lord. Yeah, he's worried about the Plague Marines, isn't he? That's the problem with the Venerable Dreadnought. So isolated. He is really durable though. He's not going to go down anytime soon. Look at how easily he spanks the Blood Crusher in melee as well. Lessens the Omnissiah active, so he's getting that little heal over time. Not sure why the Tax are trying to shoot the Plague Marines. It's going to take them forever. Remember, Plague Marines, they're actually light infantry, not heavy infantry. with really high HP, so plasma is terrible against them, because plasma does less damage against light infantry. Just kill the Plague Marines, yeah. Yeah, and then the techie can tie up the CSM here. That's a good fight for him. Yeah, that's good. Can't get another model. Will the Venerable Dreadnought kill the Chaos Dreadnought at these HP levels? Probably, yeah. Probably do want to flee. Because the Autocannon Dreadnought's only got 20% melee resist versus the full melee resist there of the Venerable. And then you're also risking Blessing of the Omnissiah kicking in again, but it looks like Tenso doesn't even have any red for it. I'm not sure how long the cooldown is on Blessing of the Omnissiah. But yeah, the cooldown, not too relevant if there is no red. Kufex, the mad lad, wants to have a bit of a melee walker duel here. Going for the Mark of Khorne Dreadnought. Wow. That is something. Certainly going to be a lot more effective than a Blood Crusher when it comes to fending off that Venerable Dreadnought in a duel. But why would they be dueling? I'm not sure. Might want to grab some Obs the Omnissiah. Yeah, he's probably still waiting for a Predator at this point. With the Dreadnought and the Blood Crusher on the field, I think you need a Predator. Launch your Tech Marine into melee with the Plague Marines. And then just fight with your two vehicles and you should be alright. What's he doing here? Feels like Tenso just lost a load of resources. Oh, because he's trying to build a turret. What the fuck? So he got a las cannon and he's going for a turret. Really? Turret? Seems a bit weird. Grenade on the Plague Marines is a silly idea for that reason, precisely. I mean, look at that. What a waste of a grenade and HP on your scouts. These guys are just going to heal it off with a natural HP regen over time. Look at this. What was the point of that? Come on, Tenso. Let's see. He's got the high ground. I know it's not Star Wars, but honestly, this is quite advantageous in this game. Because the enemies are forced to sort of funnel their way in, and they can't shoot around the corners, so it does give you a nice advantage. Oh, that's awkward. Yeah, they're so dead. They need to get out. These Zinch Marines are going to melt them, and they are melting them. Oh my god, they nearly died. Bang. They did die. The Blood Crusher caught that plasma attack, and it's dead. Heretics here, though. They're dead. Died to Stern Guard. Scouts routed. Drain Life controls the Tech Marine. Chaos Lord tanking while the Khorne Dreadnought smacks. And of course, the Plague Marines are still in play. Wow, we've gone for a missile turret. That's absolutely wild. Look at the damage from the missile turret onto the Blood Crusher. Holy shit. He disrupted the Raptors. That's beautiful. Wow. Wow. I mean, yeah, that was a lot of damage. Can he catch that Raptor? Dreadnought should have charge, right? Just charge away. Dreadnought, charge. Wow, he's turning around. Absolute nutter. What is he doing? He needs to retreat. Yeah, Plague Marines are coming. Not literally retreat, but you know. Not literally retreat as in the mechanic. Literally retreat as in get the fuck out of there. Charge! What's he doing? Why isn't he charging? The Dreadnought has a fucking charge. That's like the biggest thing that the Venerable Dreadnought has. The fact it can charge. Oh my god, please move it forward. Don't let the Plague Marines come and get that final missile shot. Oh god. The Khorne Dreadnought just torn that last death to pieces. Holy shit. Get some repairs on this thing. Oh my god, this is carnage. There is a Predator coming, guys. Is Tenso, like, intentionally baiting him to try and keep the Khorne Dreadnought in place so that he can kill it with the Predator? I'm not sure. If so, that's genius, but I don't think he is. The Plague Marines are in the base trying to kill the fucking thing right now, but they're getting tied up by the Tech Marine who just yeeted them. Wow. Wow. They force him off. The Venerable Dreadnought lives, and I think Tenso with that is in actually an amazing position, but currently it is a 2-0 cap in favour of Kufex. Tenso needs to get on the field and cap. Unfortunately, scouts are relegated to repair duties for a goddamn eternity, as they've got so much HP to restore right now. Dude, they're going to be there for like 3 minutes. God damn. That is going to take them forever. Yeah, they're really going to be there for a while. Tenso just doesn't have the capping units. Obviously, Sternguard going to go down here. Try and take the contested. This is a desperate play from Kufex. Just trying to stall, but really he needs to be jumping on the Tech Marine that's actually capping. He could have sent him flying off with him on a Fury and delayed the cap for a bit. I don't know what that jump was. That was not very productive, to say the least. So I guess Tenso goes for Terminators next. Terminators, las cannon, more turrets. Something like that. Yeah. Bonk. That is the disadvantage of the Tech Marine shield. No knockback immunity. But it is stronger. Sternguard caught the contested. Look at the HP on this thing, man. Takes forever to repair. Tech Marine might as well just start repairing it. Yeah, help out with the repair duties. Can't do much else right now while he's got his axe. Kufex biding his time. He did have that little bit of a VP lead. He wants all of his units together, which is wise. Oh yeah, Tenso wants Vanguard. I keep forgetting about Vanguard as an option as well. Yeah, Vanguard are a cool option here, because they can just jump on the Plague Marines and really harass them. Oh, look at that, that's annoying. Drain life to counter the Tech Marine. Controlling. Noise Marines to counter all of our hearing. Shut the Noise Marines up, would you, Dreadnought? Cheers to that one, buddy. Oh, might wipe him. Yeah, it does. Tech Marines on the Plague Marines. Yeah, this is a great engagement from Tenso. Tech Marine's not lost any HP yet. Shield is still going strong. And that is a problem. Because now the Predator can deal with, well, really whatever it wants. Yeah, it could do with not showing rear armor, but... Oh wow, the Plague Marine shot the Dreadnought, not even the Predator. Oh, no, this is great. Yep, look at that. Dreadnought! No, Dreadnought! Oh, it didn't claim the final kill. Oh, it's alright, Predator's got it. Go on, Predator pilot. He's doing amazing. Oh, and he's just picked up a Melter Bomb on the ASM as well, just for crack. Didn't even go for the Vanguard. Yeah, that's GG, well done. Well played. Well played, yeah, that was a good final engagement from Tenso there. Kind of handled that perfectly, everything was in the correct position. Kept his Predator moving the whole time, you'll notice. The Dreadnought was just a pain. Nothing was there to contend with it. The Plague Marines were too busy trying to hunt the Predator, and they couldn't do anything because the Tech Marine was in melee with them the entire time. Kufex actually used his Drain Life prematurely when the Tech Marine ran in. You know, when he lifted him up here and flung him back, he should have waited till he was in a position where the Plague Marines were firing at vehicles and the Tech Marine was trying to type the Plague Marines before he used the Drain Life. I'm not sure what the Dreadnought was doing as well. I was watching more the Venerable Dreadnought, not the Chaos Dreadnought. You guys will be able to go back and see what the Chaos Dreadnought was tying up. But, I don't know, it didn't seem very effective. Maybe the Chaos Dreadnought should have been dealing with the Tech Marine. Because until the Tech Marine's gone, your Plague Marines aren't doing their job, and you need the Plague Marines to do AV to deal with these things. But ultimately, you know, fighting a Tech Marine, Venerable Dreadnought, and a Predator, you need more than one source of ranged AV generally, so that's on Kufex. But there you go, pretty good game actually. Nice to see some Space Marines. And a Venerable Dreadnought. You do not see a Venerable Dreadnought too often. Hope you enjoyed that one. That is going to be all from your boy STD this time. I am signing out.